Hey guys, hope you're having a great day today. It is Friday. Happy Friday morning to you. I hope that your morning is going well. My morning is going great. I'm up and ready for my day today. I am like pumped, excited, ready to make some food. So today is going to be I'm going to call it a staycation food day, making day. I guess you could call it that. I think of like, it's spring break here in Florida. I think Florida's spring break goes from like, I think it's the first weekend in March all the way to April 30th. And I'm like, my goodness, but it's because like everybody comes to Florida. Not everybody. Most people come to Florida for their little spring break because it's nice here, the weather's warm, I get it, all those things. So that got me into like watching videos, just like in general on my YouTube shorts, and I started seeing people go, like they would go to eat at like the theme parks, and then they would show everything I ate at the theme park, and I'm like, oh my goodness. And then I started looking up the price that the average family spends per day, and this is just like a family of 4. Now, mind you, it varies everywhere. It depends on what you eat, all those things, and I know you can be frugal, but it was like from $2 to like $3.50 per day, and I was like, oh my goodness, that's ridiculous. And then that led to like how much it costs to stay at a theme park for a family, 4, family 5 for, like 5 days, and it was like thousands. I mean, ridiculous thousands. And I was like, oh my goodness. And so I think of like when we moved here to Florida, it is vacation place. So we are not taking a spring break this year because you know what? It costs to live here in Florida. You pay, I think they call it the sun tax, because when you pay a lot more to live here, but you get sunshine most of the days. Not today. Today's a rainy day, so it's not a good example, but it's like we are already here and we can go to the beach anytime we want. We have sunshine most of the year round, not all the time, but most of the time we do. And so I thought, why don't I do a fun video of like staycation, stay-at-home foods, and you can do this wherever you're at. This is the beautiful thing. Like I remember we had lots of kids, and guess what? We didn't get to take vacations at all, because you know why? They cost money. And so sometimes it might be just something good to do, just to find some free things to do in your community. Wherever it's at, there's always something free to do. Always. You can find museums, you can find hands-on places. Sometimes there's discounts for people, there's parks, there is things to hike at, there is water to go explore, there is a ton. You just got to do a little bit of digging, Google, and do a little Googling, and you can find some places to go and for your family to go have a good little, and it doesn't have to be anything great. I know we went to one, we first moved here, and it was remember the water ski show day. We did that because that was a free thing, and then that led to like the museum, and then that led to like a whole bunch of other things that we got to discover that day, and we're like, wow, this was a great little trip. Driving to, I don't remember where it was at, but Lakeland. I was thinking, where was it at? Lakeland, Florida, and just discovering something that didn't cost anything but food, and the food that we bought at home was cheaper than buying it out. So you can do those things. So then I thought, why don't I do a little spin on it, because I really have been enjoying using my deep fryer. I'm trying my deep fryer out. The one I used last week was a propane one. Now that one, it's a little bit more like, it was harder to keep the temperature at the right oil level all the time. And so my original order was for an electric one because it like already does the temperature. It keeps it the same. The propane one, I found that was a little bit difficult to keep that steady temperature. So I've been like enjoying trying to do foods in there and fry them. And so today we're gonna do a whole lot more, but today's focus is gonna be like, like theme park foods, carnival foods, those kind of fun things. My kids have given me a list of things they want me to do, and I'm like, ooh, those would be fun. So yes, most of them are all deep fried, and they're gonna be delicious, I'm sure. We'll be sick of deep fried foods, but after watching videos of people and what they eat at a theme park all day, I'm like, okay, they're eating deep fried all day long. I think of like my grocery hauls, a lot of stuff. I buy a lot of extra, and I'll buy sugar stuff. I'll do all those things. And I see people comment, and they're like, that's a lot of sugar. And I think, yes, but most people, average person, they go out to eat all the time, or they go get treats, or they go and get ice cream, or they go and, on vacation, they spend a bunch of money on junk food. So same thing, we're not doing that. We're at home. So when I do my grocery hauls, that food is for us to have here at home. We will take it with us. We don't stop at the ice cream parlor. We have our treats at home. Or if we're going out, we might make cookies, but then we're not going and stopping at a gas station and getting snacks, or we're not going to fast food and eating because it's so ridiculously expensive. And so much cheaper. So even a deep fried day is like going to Chick-fil-A and eating the fried chicken and the fries and all that other stuff. So same exact thing. And the average the amount, this was years ago, I don't know what it is anymore, was like they would eat out 2 to 3 times during the week. Or even people that work, sometimes they go out for lunch, and sometimes that's why there's a big push to make your own lunch. So I know people do. So for us, it's like we just get all of it and we don't. So that is why we have a lot of those wonderful, delicious foods. And I am completely fine with that. Variety, mixing it up, that's a great, great thing. So I've got a whole list of stuff to make. I've got some time. I'm gonna make everything now and then I'll fry it this afternoon. It's rainy and gloomy out. I don't even know. Our weather dropped to like, it was super great. And then like it dropped down to, it's only 66 and rain today. So I thought, well, good day to do the raining. Greg brought the fryer for me under the little canopy thing up, what is it called? The little porch out there. So I can fry outside because, you know, inside it just makes your whole house feel like grease. And that's never good. So I'm gonna get a bunch of that stuff fried, but I am gonna make a little bit non-greasy food because, you know, that's always a good thing too. And we're gonna gather fragments. We got lots. We're gonna just have a great day today. You ready? I've got my vacation-y kind of dress on. Greg said, ooh, don't you look very Florida-like? I'm like, I know, it's funny, the different clothes you wear here, like even like everything, houses, like we see pink, and if you have a pink house, I don't mean anything by this, but like up north and like in the mountains, if you see like a pastel colored house, and there's nothing wrong with pastel colored houses, but if you saw one, it's rare, right? Like you rarely see a pink house or a purple house for that matter. Nothing wrong with them. I love that. I love purple. My favorite. I would do that too. But down here, it's like everybody, not everybody. No, I can't say everybody. I see them a whole lot more frequently here. Like, oh, there's a pink house, or look, oh, there's a whole entire pink hotel. Different colors. And same thing with clothes. Like you would never wear this, or no, maybe not never. You would just not wear this up there because it's so bright and like just doesn't match the mountain vibe or the up north vibe. But down in Florida, yeah, everybody wears these. So I'm like, I'm good with that. So just different everywhere. Isn't that a good thing? It's good to have variety for everything in life, right? Even videos. It's like you can watch other homemakers, you can watch other people that do things, and we all do them differently. And I think that's beautiful because we all can bring something to the table in a completely different way. And I love that. We can make food differently. We can do things our own way. And I said, that's the beautiful thing is we can come together and like share and go, wow, look at this. And I can take that, I can take that, I can leave that, I can leave that, take this. That's a beautiful thing about having all of this little community here. So are you ready for a good day? I'm ready for a great day, but you know what I'm gonna do first? I wanna give you encouragement for the day because I got up this morning, I had some encouragement sent to me and I'm like, that's a good thing. I'm thankful for that because you know what? It sets your day off right. So my encouragement to you today is from Proverbs 17:22. A joyful heart is good medicine, but a crushed spirit dries up the bones. Like God's word is so true. And I know this has been true because I remember reading different articles and things, and they talk about even people that have like a long-term disease or just sick in general. Like if there is no joy and no positiveness in their day, it's like the crushed spirit, it just dries up the bones and they just die, right? And they just get worse and worse and worse. I've seen that with plant studies. Like if you have a plant, maybe I should talk to my plant more. If you talk to it and talk positive to it and bring that whole thing to it, it grows better than the one that's been ignored and had no encouragement to, which is so weird, such a weird phenomenon. So people, same way. You've got that joyfulness, you're around joyful people. Maybe you can't be around joyful people. Get yourself some joyful encouragement, messages, sermons, watch what you read, watch what you listen to. You don't necessarily have to be in with a bunch of people. That doesn't always happen, but get that inside of you. Get that inside of you because you know what? It brings healing to your body, healing to your bones, healing to your insides. The crushed spirit, that just dries it up and it makes it just wither away. You don't want to have that. So you have to think, what brings you joy? What brings you joy in your days? And how can you incorporate that in your day today? Like think of those things, something that you can do, and you have an action step. You have to do something. I know you have to if you want. You don't have to, but if you want to, engage in an activity today that brings you genuine joy and laughter. Always good laughter. I believe that scripture is laughter is good medicine as well. Like if you look at a different version. So laughing, there's nothing wrong with laughing. Laugh away, smile, genuinely have that joy inside of you. When you got that inside of you, nothing can tear it apart. It'll try. Things will try to come against you. It doesn't matter. Reports, people, things in life, it happens. But if you can just smile and really have that smile and have that laughter and that joy, it just like pushes that away. It'll bring life to you. It really, really does. So that's my encouragement for you today. Laughter. Laughter and joy. Have that inside of you because you know what? It'll change the atmosphere around you. I promise you it does. Are you ready for a good day? I'm ready. All right, let's go. Okay, true gather your fragments here as well. I am going to make a thing of walking tacos because I thought about all the foods I'm making today, and there's a lot of fried foods. A lot of fried foods. Like by the time I'm done making things, it'll be one of those like, okay, I'm sick of greasy foods. I just need something a little more sustenance. And since it is Friday, it is the weekend. This will be food for the weekend. And then also, like, I might have to make something else. I just don't know. I don't know how fast the food will go. We'll have to see how life is. But if it does, I've got other things I can make up as well. So I am going to make walking tacos. Now these are great to do. We love these, but we used to get little bags at the discount store, and it was great because everybody had their own little bag. But those days are gone. I can't find those bags. Well, you can find them, you're just paying a lot of money. So get yourself a big giant bag of Doritos. That's what we do. No name brand ones or regular ones, whatever you can do. And we usually crush those up and just put them in a bowl, and everybody makes their own in a bowl. It works too. Basically, it's a taco in a bowl. That's all it is. So I've got leftovers because this week we had a lot of food. I'm trying to use it up creatively this week. So I've got some things. So I'm gonna make a thing of hamburger here. I'm gonna cook this one right here. This is gonna be taco meat. And then I bought, this is from our hot dogs, our chili dogs. So I'm just going to cook this. We'll do it with taco seasoning. I'll add a little bit of extra taco seasoning. I even think I have a little bit of beans. Actually, there are some beans there. I'm gonna mix it all together because I'm gonna use this stuff up. I don't want anything to go to waste that we've used. So let me get a lid for this. No beans, which is okay. That means we use them up. So I will just take that, add a little extra taco seasoning, and throw the rest of that meat in there. Have a big thing of meat, and then I have rice in there. I know you normally would not put rice on walking tacos, but we will. So we'll have the rice. This, I have a bunch of chopped lettuce, and we have shredded cheese. I'm thinking anything else. And then we've got queso. That queso squeezy stuff is so good, and salsa, and the chips. That's gonna be walking tacos. Simple and easy. If you have a party, if you can get the smaller chips cheap, do it. It just costs you more. So, or you could get, I saw where people do like foil, like the little foil bag pouches. I think that's what it is, foil pouches. And they made everything in there. So either way, that works. Let me get my food processor out. Not a staycation food, but I realized that I bought this ring bologna right here, and I wanted to make sandwich spread with it. Well, it's gonna expire. I was like, that's weird. I thought it lasted for a long time. I guess it doesn't. So I need to make something with it. We like, this is like a, where's all my stuff? Hold on. This is one of those childhood favorites that I have some kids of mine like it. I'm glad they do because it's so good. It's something my mom would have all the time. And we would get it in Michigan. Like I found it at the, like the Mennonite stores up there, they make it. It's basically bologna and they grind it up. I know it sounds gross, but it's so good. It's sandwich spread. Like I know a lot of you have. We put ours with Miracle Whip. I put a little bit of, did I put pickles in it? I do pickles, a little bit of salt and pepper, and onion. I think that's it. Yes. Now, when I would go to the discount store, they had a deli. So they would take the ends of like their ham and their chicken lunch meat and grind that up as well and mix those together. That is delicious because it gives it like that smoky flavor. So good. So I cannot even find the bologna here anywhere except at the one discount store that I go to, which is interesting because it's Troyer's bologna. So somebody obviously sells this. Who? I have no idea. I guess I could ask the store where they get this at, but I don't even know where it is. It's from Ohio. But somebody down here must have this because ring bologna. Can't be regular bologna because regular bologna is too soft and yucky. But this bologna is so good. It's nice and thick. And I think someone said actually Detweiler sells it, but I haven't seen it at ours, so maybe a different one. So I'm going to put this in here and let it grind up. And then we'll add can I add everything in here? I'm just thinking, do I do that before? Well, I'll keep it separate. So let me just chop this up. I'll put it in here. Oh wait, actually, remember the last time the skin. Yes, pull the skin off. I was thinking I didn't last time. It stuck to it. I should have left those in there. I was gonna do pickles too. Totally forgot. So I'm gonna put a few pickles in here. So this is cooked all the way through. I'm gonna add this in here. Again, it's just my taco, or not taco meat. What kind of meat is this? This is from my hot dog. It's okay. Add a little extra taco seasoning. You won't even know the difference. That, and I gotta add some water. Okay, the flavor obviously has a little bit of tomatoey, like sweet, because of the hot dog stuff. I could have rinsed off the meat. That's one way to still use that up. I'm gonna add beans to mine. I don't mind, like we don't mind tacos with, I don't mind having the filling be with meat, with beans, like at all. I don't mind that. I would even put refried beans if I had some in here. I just don't have any thawed. So I'm gonna add a can of, 2 cans of chili beans. Like I said, this is gonna be a big mixture. But this will go for a nice filling for the taco meat. So I don't mind this at all. This will help make that flavor a little bit more. Just guys, good flavor. But then I didn't waste anything. Nothing went to waste. And look at, I added a whole lot more to this. So basically it's a walking taco chili cup. But my family will eat it. So you do whatever your family do. But that's a good way to stretch it. If you need to stretch your food, you can make by adding beans to it. Okay, that will taste better and more like taco-y stuff. Perfect. Tastes like taco meat. If it doesn't, I had a broken leg on my tripod. If it doesn't, some more taco seasoning. You will make it taste like that. Okay, we're coming back over here. I'm gonna start making the foods that we are going to do out in the deep fryer today. So one of them is gonna be something called a Cuban egg roll. I know it's not authentic at all. I know this, and I know that because when I made them the first time, people were like, those aren't Cuban egg rolls. It is from when I found it online. I found it actually in a magazine. I don't know, I'm gonna say a Women's Day magazine, something like that. And I'm like, ooh, that looks really good. So it's simple. And I think I saw another YouTuber make it, but I could be wrong. But after being here in Florida, I realized there's a Cuban sandwich, and it's more of like roast beef, pork, and ham, and I think it's Swiss cheese and pickles. It's supposed to be good. I haven't had one yet, but or maybe it's not. I'm not sure what. Anyways, I don't even know what it is. I don't want to say it because it'll be the wrong thing. But I just looked up the recipe again just to make sure I wasn't missing anything. And I did see one where they took roast beef with ham and cheese and pickle, and that's how they made it. So I'm gonna do ours because my girls requested it, remember? And I bought the egg rolls and used it for egg rolls. And we just take, put mustard. What I'm gonna do is put a piece of ham, a piece of cheese, a pickle, spear, and mustard, and roll it up and then we're gonna deep fry them. That was what we made before. They loved them, they thought they were good. And then I also pulled out of my freezer, I had some more filling for my, is this egg roll filling? I feel like that's not egg roll filling. Oh, you know what this might be? I'm sorry. This is like our filling for our, or is it? No, there was more. Yeah, this is for our, what are those things called? What do we make? Egg rolls, the dumpling things. I'm gonna put this in my egg roll wrappers just because I have a very little amount. So nothing goes to waste. You don't want to waste anything. So we'll use that. So I'm going to make a bunch of those. And I've got my little brush I can use somewhere right here. So I can seal my edges with water. And then I'll make a bunch. And then we will put them and do all the deep fry. I'm going to make all the stuff. And then we'll go out there later today and do all that. Got those done. I was able to use up all the wrappers, not all the wrappers, but all the ham. So that is done. I have a few pieces of provolone. I'm going to add it. I'm going to make something else. I got a few egg roll wrappers left, but we're going to make something else in a little bit to deep fry, something gathering fragments. But we're going to move on to the next thing. Next thing I'm going to do is cheese sticks. Like, who doesn't love a fried cheese stick? Hello, everybody, but like good ones, not just ones from the store that are not very good. So what I'm going to do is we are gonna open up, this is gonna take forever, string cheese. String cheese, I think a lot of people recommended doing a block and cutting it, but I didn't, so hopefully the string cheese, that's crazy. I thought about that, the price, there's not very many here. So we will make it happen. Do I do half sticks or whole sticks? You want like a whole one, right? All right, let's not cut those. Then let's just open these up. And then I'm gonna do eggs in a bowl. So they said dip in the egg, then dip in a flour mixture. The flour, I'm gonna do Italian seasoning, put it back in the egg, then the flour, and then breadcrumbs. So, and then you put it on a cookie sheet and you let it freeze, because I feel like that would be a good thing, otherwise it'd be smushy. So we're gonna open all these up and we'll do that. Okay, cheese sticks take a long time. I was like, wow, that's why cheese sticks are like $5 for a little box. Good. I wonder if doing your own cheese would not have like, it wouldn't be as dry. Anybody else do cheese sticks? Because it's like string cheese, so it's like dry, so you have to dip it a bunch of times, and it was just a lot. Like I used a lot of breadcrumbs for that. I'm like, wow, that was a lot. But I mean, we got like a whole tray. This is still cheaper doing it this way than going to a theme park and getting 4 or 5, or even a restaurant and getting that. So I'm gonna put these out my freezer. Let's see if I can stick them in here, because I had to freeze them before I deep fry them. The next one, what like staycation would not be complete without fried pickles? We love the fried pickles. We love them. They're so good. I never make enough. I like think there's so many, and then like they're gone right away because everybody loves them. I did see a recipe for fried pickles and cheese, and I'm like, ooh, would that be good? But then I went back to, you know what? I've got a ton of those hamburger round pickles, and I'm like, everybody loves them. So let's just do that. So I'm going to use a little bit of this flour here that I had. Someone said they put them in a bag. Let's just try that. So I got one in my bag so that I reuse. I'm gonna stick the rest of this flour in there, add some more, add spices. I like to add Old Bay seasoning in mine. That works good. I'll just throw the little bit of breadcrumbs that I have there, very little. I don't need more because you don't usually use breadcrumbs. And then my liquid mixture is gonna be some eggs, milk, and hot sauce. It's good and delicious. And then I dipped it once, and no one complained. Like, they were fine. Like, do you need to do it twice? I don't think so. Like, once was good enough. Maybe, I mean, it makes it a little bit crispier, but no one noticed. So let's just mix this up. Okay, a little messy. Was it any messier than doing it separate? No. The first part I did it, and I kind of like was throwing them in one by one and making sure they were coated. The next one I just flopped it in, and then you have to make sure that they're coated. So is it good? Sure. I wound up just doing like a square container, and you can just kind of mix it. But it's good. So I've got these. These I'm gonna let sit, and then clean my mess here. Am I doing any more deep fry anything? You know what we're doing? We're gonna do something fun. We're gonna do corn dogs. I think that is a, let me look and see. Let me look that up. The next thing I'm gonna get prepared and ready to do is corn dogs. So it's one of those things that I buy them at the store. Not everybody eats them, but I've been told that everybody wants one. So I'm like, do I make more hot dogs? We just had hot dogs this week. They said yes. So I think I'm gonna do 16 hot dogs. I've got 24 in here. So I'm gonna mix up, I'm trying recipes out. We're trying recipes out, so I don't know if it's gonna work or not. This one said it's similar to the one they had at the well-known amusement park here in Florida. So it was 1 cup of flour and 1 cup of cornmeal, 2 tablespoons of sugar, 2 teaspoons of baking powder, and ½ teaspoon of salt. Mix that up and add 1 egg, 2 tablespoons of oil, and 1 1/4 cup of buttermilk or buttermilk substitute. So I'm gonna double mine because I'm gonna be doing 16. You're supposed to dry your hot dogs really good, like better to have them really dry, and then put a popsicle stick in them. So I'm hoping that'll be good. I'm not making my stuff right now. In a little bit, I'm going to be frying everything all at one time. So I'm gonna get everything ready to go so that it's ready so when we go out, we'll do it. So I'm using Nathan's hot dog, said to use a better quality hot dog. I'm gonna have to like do this when I'm out there, but I can dry the hot dogs really good. They said just make sure they're very dry with a paper towel. Stick a popsicle stick in it. Hopefully this won't be too flimsy. And then I'm just gonna put it on a pan and put these in the refrigerator because I'll be making these a little bit later. Okay, this they said put in a cup because it's easier to dip. I just covered it with a bag to make it easier and put in the refrigerator for later. The next thing I'm gonna do, I'm gonna create something because I have all of this beef and chicken left over from this week. We had fajita meat and we had some beef from burrito bowls. So I'm like, what can I make? So this is where I think I'm gonna make some homemade taquitos, however you wanna say them. It doesn't matter to me, I don't care. So I'm thinking I'm gonna put this in my food processor, grind it up so it's a little bit smaller. I'm gonna add, I've got cream of chicken soup, homemade, just to make it a little gooier. I'm gonna put some cheese in there. I've got like literally 3 pieces of this and this. And then some hot sauce if I need to add more gooiness. I think that's gonna be my filling. I feel like that would be delicious and yummy. I've got some egg roll wrappers left. I'm gonna put some in there. And then the other thing I'm gonna do is flour tortillas. I feel like that's gonna be a really good thing. I don't know, like I know hot sauce and cream of chicken soup probably is not the mixture, but it'd be more like a salsa, but I feel like this is gonna be pretty good. So into the food processor, this goes. Okay, that tastes really good actually. So create it however you want. I'm gonna roll it in egg rolls and flour tortillas. Wasn't sure if they're gonna wanna open up when I cook them, so I'm sticking toothpicks in them, so you just have to be careful pulling them out. I'll make sure everybody knows that. Because again, I don't know if that's gonna work, but I feel like it's gonna be a nice mixture. Okay, I used up the egg rolls, I used up the little tortillas, now I'm onto my big ones. Okay, the other thing I'm gonna do is fries just dipped in cheese. That's it. I just wanted fries, deep fried, so I got those small fries yesterday at Walmart. So now for desserts. The 2 things they requested was deep fried Oreos and funnel cakes. So I thought I'd try funnel cake fries to see if it's better. I don't know, maybe it'll be a funnel cake. So it looks like the batter is about the same for both. So I just found one online, I'm gonna use it and we'll see how it works. I'm gonna tell myself it here so I don't forget it. It's 2 cups of flour, 1 teaspoon of baking powder, 1/2 teaspoon of salt. You mix that up and then make a well and do 2 eggs, 1/4 cup of sugar, 1/2 cup of milk, 1 teaspoon of vanilla. Mix that up. So I'm gonna double this because we're gonna be doing deep fried Oreos and the funnel cakes. I think it's gonna be delicious and yummy. We'll try it, we'll try it. Okay, came outside to do my deep frying because I don't want to do this in the house because I don't like the way that deep fry feels. So I came out, I got my slushy machine out here too. We just put it all under here because it's raining outside today. So I've got this one. We are trying out 2 different deep fryers. This is the electric one. We tried out the propane one. What are the pros and cons? Right away, the pros obviously for electric would just be you turn it on, it's ready to go. It's like you don't have to worry about lighting it, you don't have to worry about starting it, it's just turn the button, it goes, it's easy. The con is that it uses twice the amount of oil. So I've had to use the big giant jug from Walmart. I had to use 2 of them for one side, where the other one, the other one I could use 1 for each side, and it doesn't look like it's much bigger inside here. So definitely, I mean, like not a flaw, but whatever, I don't know. We'll cook on it, we'll see how it is. So I'm gonna do, I have some time right now before I gotta get Brooklyn, so I'm gonna do the desserts first. We're gonna do that mixture. That recipe was way up. It was a 1/4 cup of milk. No, it was not a 1/4 cup of milk. I ended up adding a lot more milk to that. So I was like, okay, so we'll just do this batch, see how it goes. I'll do some deep fried Oreos, because you dip it in the batter and you put it in here, let it fry. We'll see how it does. And then also, if it works out, the funnel cakes you put like in a squeezy bottle and just kind of do that. So, oh, look at that. So I'm gonna see, I touched my cover over here and put it on because it was raining. So I'm gonna see which one works better. We'll see. So let this heat up and then we'll go from there. We're outside here. Maddie's out here too with the umbrella and the dog. We're outside in the rain. We're waiting for it to heat up. The oil takes a while to heat up. The little Fry Daddy is much smaller. Heats up real quick, so you don't have to wait too long. So this, you just gotta wait. So we're doing good. It'll be interesting to see. I'll do the deep fried Oreos first, see how they turn out, and then we'll try the funnel cakes and go from there. So it's still just a rainy day today. I'm like, ugh, kind of one of those blot. It's a great rainy day. Maddie likes the rain. She's got her umbrella out here. She's over here with the dog in the yard. Maxine's running around, so that's good. She's doing good. There she is. She's running around. Maxine's doing good run around, doing better on her paws. She was in my bed today, and I usually wait till she wakes up, and then I would get her down, but today she jumped right down. I'm like, ugh, don't do that, because there's no stairs in there. And then, but she's doing better. She's doing good, and like little, she looks good, yeah, limping a little bit, but she's using the bathroom and drinking normal, all those good things. So we're on the mend for recovery here. So this is good. Deep fried Oreos, we're getting there. It's almost there. It's just gonna take some time to get going in my camera. My tripod broke one of the legs, so I'm like, you're gonna be at a weird angle because I can't put up any higher because it will just keep sliding down. I've got another one coming today, so hopefully it'll get here sooner than later today. So, okay, I'm drinking water while I'm waiting for it to heat up. Okay, I do my first ones on camera, so when they fail, I can say, hey, look, I'm normal. So it's heating up. Definitely, it's like I said, it just takes forever to heat up. So I am checking it. I think what it does is it doesn't go past, like the propane one, obviously you can't like set the temperature. There's no regulating of the temperature, so you gotta just watch it. Well, I was finding that the wind was blowing and it was making it cool down, and so I'm learning I have to make sure I go back up. A lot of you said that. I did not do that. Like, I'm thinking oil stays the same. No, it doesn't, obviously. So this is gonna be good. So we're just, I have my thermometer out here. So as long as it's 50, so I'm thinking, I'm sure I'll learn by a better way by the end of this. But to take the Oreo and dump it, I have a stick, put it in the batter, and then just set it in here and let it fry. I'm hopeful that that's gonna be good. So I'm hopeful you can just put it in the batter, like with a stick, like one of these. Thank goodness I didn't throw these away like I normally would. Dip it in the cookie, put it in there, and then put it in there, and then like slowly kind of push it off. I don't know. Again, we're trying this. We're gonna do trial and error to see what works. I'm learning. I'm not sure if it's gonna be better to use the stick or just use tongs. Doesn't matter. So I'm trying some stuff out. Okay, I think it's safe. I can put you right here. Is this gonna be good? Okay, so I'm not sure what the best route is for flipping these. I've seen those little oil spoons, like basically they're all metal, and I think I need to get one of those. Okay, I don't know if it's better to use these. I used this like a fork and then flipped them over. Does it look any better? I don't know. I'm not gonna win any words, obviously, with these things sticking up. I think if you go slow, you're gonna be okay, but I don't really know. I don't really know. Does it really matter? I mean, the kids say they're delicious. I mean, I can't wait to try donuts. Yeah, real soon. Really soon. Okay, I'm just gonna keep deep frying here, making a bunch and putting powdered sugar on top. Okay, today's the day that all my batteries are dead. What is happening? Usually I like charge one, have one waiting, charge another one. For whatever reason, they're all dead. So this one is partially charged. I'm gonna use it. Okay, Oreos. That first batch was good. They're soft, they're yummy. Was there a better way to do them? Not really. What I did with the tongs, put them in, and then I did with a fork and put them in, and I did with the stick and put them in. Stick is probably better to do. Just go slow. I'm not gonna go slow. Now what I'm gonna do is some funnel cake fries. So I'm gonna take it and just kind of go back and forth, and then just scoop it up, put them on here, and sprinkle it with powdered sugar, and then we will dip, like, what do you dip with the, you can do like a marshmallow fluff dip, caramel dip, or we'll do a powdered sugar, like milk kind of sauce to dip it in. I'm gonna get squiggly fries. Let me do the round one like a normal funnel cake, see if that's better. Ooh, that's a lot prettier, a lot better. Do that. Okay, can you smell the theme park near you? I can. Oh my goodness, it smells really good. I'm not a big, like, the kids like the Oreos. I guess I'm not really a big funnel cake. It's okay, I like funnel cake fries once in a while, but not bad. I mean, something fun and different. Like I said, we would go to a theme park and you would get these. We got these when we went to Dollywood. And they were really good, by the way. But perfect. Okay, so I'm thinking the best thing to do would be, that's good. Okay, just do a big squishy thing. Then you get a big giant one. But I'm gonna have to get my powdered sugar in here, which is inside. I wasn't sure if this would stick to the bottom by doing it this way. It's nice because you do it and it puffs right up. That's really neat. Okay. So we'll go in, we'll put powdered sugar on these. I'm gonna keep doing a bunch more. So we're just gonna keep deep frying these. It's a good day. It's gonna be a deep fry day. It doesn't feel as bad. When it's 1,000 degrees outside, you feel like heat. It feels bad. It's at least cool out, so I feel like that feels a whole lot better. Wind chimes are here, so I'm only gonna talk for a sec. I think that's all I'm gonna do for the sweet stuff, because I'm like, if we wanna make more for the weekend, we can. I don't wanna make a ton of it because we got a whole bunch more fried foods to do. So I'm gonna try the corn dogs. I think you just dip and drop in. Let's see how it goes. I don't know, we'll see. I'm just afraid it's windy out here. I'm afraid my camera's gonna get blown over and we're gonna have like an emergency with my camera. Let's hope not. Let's just try it. Okay, I was notified that the corn dog is delicious. It's yellow on the inside like a real corn dog, so that's good. Okay, corn dogs, way easy to do. So that batter that I got, it said it did 8 corn dogs. I doubled it and did 16 easily, and there's still enough for the leftover 8. So I'm going to say there's plenty of batter. I'm running out of containers, so I'm just stacking this on top until I'm done with all that grease. So I went and bought my other 8 hot dogs. That was 24 easily, doubling that recipe, that whatever I said. I'm gonna have to go back and even see when I reference these videos, I actually go back and watch myself too, because they're not my recipes, so I'm using somebody else's just in case I don't like them, that I don't like put it like, oh yeah, this is my favorite, because it might not be. So these are great. So you just got to make sure everything's kind of coated. Like if you get like the tip of it might not get, so just kind of stick it back in there and then hold it in the oil for a minute, and then you can drop it, and then it won't stick to the bottom. excited to try donuts in here because I feel like after seeing the funnel cakes, I'm like, donuts would probably be really good homemade. Maybe we can copy a Tim Horton donut because those are so good. So thoughts on my fryer? Greg just asked me, he's like, which one do you like better? I said, it definitely uses a lot more oil. I said, but like I don't have to worry about messing with the heat. And he's like, well, it definitely heats it more consistently than the propane one because the propane blows and everything else, you know what I mean? So it's not going to keep it. Apologize on the wind chimes. So this is good. Love it. Definitely good. Vivor, that's the company we like getting our stuff like appliances, the slushy machine, this table, all that from because it's heavy duty and it lasts a long time. Fried french fries, yeah, delicious. Once again, another thing. I'm just keep making more as I have more time here. So I've got these done. I'm like, let me grab, I'm thinking maybe the burritos next. We'll see. Something that's not gonna take too much time because I gotta leave and then I'll have to come back and finish. And I'll start the slushies here in a minute. Doing good, just a deep frying kind of day. The sun's coming out, I covered up my things and the wind is just blowing like crazy over there, so. Okay, something else I told the kids we would do would be lemonade slushies. You have those on vacation. They have these new cotton candy ones we're gonna try. So I've got lemonade. I'm gonna put it in the slush machine, let it slush up. All right, talk to you for a minute. I know the wind chimes are out. I'm sorry, I could climb up and take them down, but I don't want to risk scratching them or ruining them or anything, so I'll just leave it there. There goes my cover. That wasn't put all the way on there. It covers the table over here too, so these are good. The next ones, those were the egg roll ones, not egg roll, they were the pot stickers. They didn't have like a lot of filling in them, but they were okay. And then these ones are the taquitos, so I'm anxious to see how they turn out. We'll see. I'm just keep going with as much as I can before I gotta leave. These look perfect. Last time I think I deep fried for a long time and they were really just real brown. These actually look really good. I'm anxious to see. We'll see how the flour ones do. They want to definitely pull apart, so I'll see if they even, how they do. Thank goodness for the toothpicks. I wanted to know how long to deep fry this for. Oh my goodness. That's really good. That's the taquito with the buffalo sauce. Just don't eat the toothpick. Wow, that's really good. Oh my goodness, I am finding a new love for all these food that we always would buy before. Make them right here yourself. Invest in a deep fryer. Yes, it's an investment, but in the long run, way cheaper. And cheaper than going out for sure. Okay, I brought you inside because it's so windy out there you can't hear me anyway. So doing great. So I've got all of these are the Cuban egg rolls. They look delicious. I just had a couple that, you know, puffed up a little bit like this, but the egg rolls look way better than last time. We got our fries done here. We've got, look at all these things. We've got the corn dogs here. This is the little bit, like it's like a pot sticker basically, that's the egg roll. And then these taste so good, they just don't look as pretty. Here are the what are you gonna call them, taquitos? This stayed closed, but like some wanted to open up. So like they're still crispy. It reminds me of remember Taco Bell when they used to have chalupas and they would deep fry your flour tortilla? It kind of reminds me of that. So it's so some are like that, but those are so good, so good. So this is doing good. I'm outside doing the cheese sticks right now. Like, okay, the fryer, I was thinking maybe it would just like not be as quick having just the one side, but it actually goes way faster because there's double the amount of oil and it does go quicker. I was thinking that was gonna be not as good, but maybe the last time when I used the other one, the temperature kept dropping and it took a while to keep it going. So this is working out amazing, like so quick, like I'm almost done. I still only have like a few more things to deep fry. I'm like, it's actually going really quick where I was normally here all day long doing this. So this is a good thing. So lots of deep fried, fair foods, amusement park foods, whatever you want to call them, they're all delicious. Deep fryer, awesome, I'm done. I was anticipating this taking all day, way better. So I think the chicken, obviously, I'm new at this, so I'm learning. Chicken obviously makes the oil like darker quicker, so it makes it like yuckier. The oils stay really, really nice with all this food because it's not like gross chicken, not gross chicken. You know what I mean? So the only thing, the fried pickles. Okay, so we didn't, I would probably never do a spear, but we had that. So see how they're a little bit thinner? They taste delicious. So like if you want a double, go ahead, but they're fine. Like I think these taste really, really good. We've got all of our little Cuban egg rolls right here. These, I know, smells delicious. We got our fries. These, okay, yeah, right here. Like why would you not want a, Maddie? So Maddie says these are so good. Their eyeballs, I walked in, their eyeballs went, oh my goodness. There's actual cheese sticks. And then these, I like these things. Whatever these taquito thingies, those are delicious. The leftover egg rolls, corn dogs on a stick, and the funnel cakes and Oreos. I am excited and glad to make all these because something new, something different. So now we'll be able to like, oh Mom, we really love your cheese sticks. Or maybe they won't like cheese sticks. I don't know, it depends. And then we can find our favorites and make things, which is a good thing. So now I gotta run and get Brooklyn. The only thing I wanna do is show you our lemonade with the cotton candy in it. I think I'll just do a little clip here at the end of everything and I'm finished. I'm finished for a Friday. Usually Friday takes me all day, but I'm gonna close today's video so I can enjoy the rest of my day, cleaning up, spending it to get ready for the weekend. So remember, you can do a little staycation, amusement park foods right at home too. This saved me a ton of money. Yes, it's all deep fried. Oh no, it's not good for you, but like, this is what you would eat when you went to an amusement park. You would have the same kind of foods when you go there. That's the thing. So we're just not going out. We're having it here at home. We also have meat over there. We can do walking tacos as well. So you have a fantastic rest of your day. Have an amazing weekend and come back Monday. We'll do some more stuff. All right, I'll see ya. Bye.